People don't quit jobs, they quit the situation. Changing one's mind and moving to another job is dishonorable behavior. Boss can either be your biggest supporter or they can be the biggest roadblock in your way. This is all part of how you shape your reputation and what your character is about. The road to career development is paved with personal development. Are you dissatisfied with your professional life and your job? I want you to take a minute and close your eyes to think about this. Can you pinpoint what exactly about your professional life it is that you are dissatisfied with? Hi, I'm Sawan Kapoor, India's leading career coach, and in this video, I'm going to address job dissatisfaction. The truth is that people don't quit jobs, they quit the situation. Hear that again. People don't quit jobs, they quit the situation. And a situation could be a number of things. For example, how many of you have had the experience of working with an unreasonable or a particularly harsh boss? Well, a boss can either be your biggest supporter or they can be the biggest roadblock in your way. Another situation could be a very political workplace and a very political culture where people are more concerned with who said what to whom rather than focus on their responsibilities. And yet another situation could be where you find yourself in a dead-end company where there is no clear growth for your career aspirations, or where the organization itself is confused in terms of how they should offer you the opportunity to grow. The pandemic has certainly made that a reality in several sectors of the economy. And even though we live in the 21st century, even now a lot of people, especially women, have to face inappropriate behavior in the workplace, which is another example of a difficult situation to be in. So people don't quit jobs, they quit the situation. And yet not all situations are ones where you should quit. There are also several situations where you are being truly challenged, where you are up against the odds and you need to find real solutions. It is these situations that are some of the biggest teachers because these are the situations that help us achieve the expansion we need to be able to reinvent ourselves. For example, a situation where you do not have all the required resources to get the job done and you need to stretch beyond to ensure that the deliverables are met. Maybe it is a situation where you do not have the number of people you needed on your team to be able to achieve the expected outcomes, but you put in the hard work and the extra time to make certain that the targets were not compromised on. So it is critical to be able to discern the reason why you are experiencing job dissatisfaction. And if you are dissatisfied because of the difficulty of what you are facing and you want to run away from that, then it is truly an opportunity to look inwards and do some serious reflection. For example, a candidate who takes up a job because they need the financial benefits that a job provides, such as the salary, to be able to run their lives. But this job requires them to commute for 2 hours one way to the office and then 2 hours back to home. And in the interview process, when they were asked if this long commute is going to become a problem in the coming 2-3 years, their response at the time was that this commute will not be an issue and the company should trust them and give them an opportunity because they are a committed individual and they will do justice to the role and be grateful to have the opportunity. But now in 6 months, the commute is taking a toll on the individual and they feel they have no time for their personal life. They are having to sacrifice on the time that they get with their family. And due to this, they start looking for a new job, one that is closer to their residence. See, in this case that I'm presenting above, there is nothing about this situation that the candidate did not know prior to accepting the position. But because they were in a desperate situation at the time when they accepted the offer, knowing fully well that they are making a commitment to the company and that the reality of the long commute will not go away, it will remain a part of their everyday life. Knowing this and accepting the offer because one needs it and then changing one's mind and moving to another job is dishonorable behavior. You are not recognizing the inconvenience you are causing for someone else who was trusting you and giving you an opportunity that you requested be provided to you. They have done nothing wrong to the candidate in this case. In fact, they have even checked if this commute will become an issue. And on receiving the assurance that this will not be a concern, only then they have extended the offer to the candidate. This is all part of how you shape your reputation and what your character is about. And your character becomes your destiny. The road to career development is paved with personal development. And unless you become the individual who embodies these principles, you will not be able to grow in your career. See, being able to build your career is like opening a numbered combination lock. And to successfully open this lock, you need the right numbers and then you need to put them in the right order. Otherwise, you can keep trying as long as you want, but the lock will not open. So to recap the lesson presented in this video, job dissatisfaction can happen for a number of reasons. But when you experience professional dissatisfaction, it is a time for true introspection and reflection to understand if your dissatisfaction is for the right reasons or if it is based in self-created or self-sabotaging behaviors. Life is trying to teach us a lesson, and unless we learn what it is trying to impart to us, we will remain stuck in a loop and keep repeating our mistakes.